Hello, welcome back to the Tinnitus News Channel. This is going to be a little different video today. If you've been following me, I've been doing a documentary piece, if you will, week to week on my use with the linear device. But something I'm wanting to add to the channel from time to time is I'd like to add in small videos here and there of things that I have did and tried over the last 20 years suffering with my tinnitus, things that could help you guys, or something at least to try. And one thing that I've been noticing in the comments here lately, every now and then somebody brings up, having trouble sleeping with their tinnitus. And, I'm in that same boat, and I'm sure most of you are as well. Sleep is hard to come by, especially when you're having, a high spike or, real high severity level of tinnitus. It's very hard to sleep. And I have the very same trouble. And if you follow my videos, I told you I've had it for 20 years, tinnitus, and the last 2 years I had a very severe spike in mine due to loud noise exposure, and I've been battling these last 2 years. It's been very rough. I have tinnitus pretty much 24/7, or it is 24/7, and it's at a very high severity level. Most of the time it's around a 9-10 level. Like I said, it really has changed my life. It's life-changing chronic tinnitus. And when I come across this spike a couple years ago, when it come on this bad, that's something I really started having trouble, was being able to get to sleep. And so I finally looked into taking melatonin, and maybe some of you out there have as well. And I just want to do a little video on melatonin. If some of you out there are having trouble sleeping, if it's something you haven't tried, it's definitely something to look into. Please do your own research and see if it's something that you think is right for you, or talk to your physician, especially if you're on other medication. But melatonin, from the best I could find in all my research, is one of the most natural substances to take, to try. And I did a lot of research on it, and from best I could find doing all the research I did, most people say 10 milligrams a day is about the max you want to take. And so that's exactly what I went to. I went to about the strongest side that I felt I could take according to research, and I ordered 10 milligram tablets, and that's what's here in front of you here on the video. I use the Solgar brand, and it actually does work really well for me. I can take one right at bedtime, and usually take it about 30 minutes before bedtime. And that's about what it takes. It takes somewhere for myself about 30 minutes to an hour to kick in, and it will, no matter how bad my tea is, it will help me go to sleep. And my only complaint about it for me is it won't let me sleep, a full 7 or 8 hours like we need. The problem with me is usually within about 4 hours, somewhere in that range, I'm back awake. And but I do get a good 4 hours, sometimes even 5 hours sleep with using the melatonin before my tea wakes me back up. But that's better than nothing, because in the past, when this spike come on, sometimes I was only getting an hour or 2 hours a night of sleep. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, melatonin, I'm sure, is not for everyone, but it's just, again, I'm just putting something out there that has and still is helping me quite a bit on my bad days. I try not to take it all the time, but when I'm really having, some tough time with my tinnitus, I definitely take it to help me get some sleep for the evening. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, I'm going to try to do more videos here in the future on other supplements that I've tried over the years, different techniques I've tried. Like I said, I've studied and put a lot of time and effort into, learning about tinnitus. I've read probably about every Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins article that's ever been printed on tinnitus, and I've spent thousands of hours reading, online forums where people write in about their tinnitus, and everybody has a different journey with it. And like I said, I've spent a lot of time studying, other people's tinnitus and how they've dealt with it, and different things that's helped others. And like I said, I've put a lot of time and effort in it over these last 20 years, because I've tried to try to find something for myself, of course, to help me. And in that process, I've learned a lot about it. And so, like I said, over the next coming weeks and months, I'm going to try to put out more videos on just little things that I felt that's helped me, that could help you guys as well, something you could try. There's a lot of stuff I've tried over the years that hasn't done nothing for me, and I'm sure it'd be the same for you. It's just a very select few of different things that help different people. But when you have it real bad and you're looking for some type of relief, some type of help, you're willing to try anything. And of course, with me, that's one thing what I'm doing with the Lanier right now, trying to get it to see if it'll bring down my tinnitus to a comfortable level, and I'm hoping that it will. If you've been following my videos, I'm having a roller coaster ride with it. I have good weeks and bad, but that's still a journey we're taking. Like I said, we're nowhere near through with it yet either. And but anyway, like I said, I hope this video helps some of you guys out there. If you are having trouble sleeping, melatonin is definitely something to try. Please, again, do your own research on it and make sure it's something that you can take. But like for me, like I said, it has helped me a whole lot. And sleep deprivation is a really bad thing with tinnitus. A lot of us have that trouble of not getting sleep. And what I have noticed with my tea, and probably you have as well, if you can ever get a good night's sleep, get a good 7 or 8 hours in, a lot of times the next day my tea is a lot better on a day that I get a good night's sleep. And of course, if everybody tells you that, the more sleep you can get, the better it could possibly help. And I believe there's a lot of truth in that. So I think this is a very important issue that we all need to try to find some way to get some sleep every night to help battle this illness. And so anyway, again, I hope this helps, and I'll be putting out week 9 here in about another 5 days, week 9 video on Lanier update. So we'll see how that's going as well. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again.